Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss about an array based question. So let us look into the problem statement. Given an integer array nums, return true if any value appears more than once in the given array. Otherwise return false. Right. Okay. In this question they are asking us to print true or false in such case that whether any of the given number is repeating twice or more than one. If it is all the elements are unique, we are going to print it as false. So basically we are going to looking for a duplicate elements. If the duplicate elements are there, then we are going to print it as true. If all the elements are unique, we are going to print it as false, right? Okay. Now first we are going to solve this question by using a brute force approach. So for this particular question, what will be the brute force approach? We are going to start our iteration from the first element to till the last element, and each and every time the inner loop will be compared with the remaining elements. So first I will take the element 1, then I am going to compare with all the remaining elements in the array. If the element is present, at that time itself we are going to break the loop. In case if it is not, I'll move to the next element, such that I'm going to run this program for the entire array. So the time complexity will be, this problem will be n square, because we are going to use the nested loop, right? Now we'll solve this question by using the brute force approach. Okay. So I'll just have my class name as contains key, or else contains duplicates. I'll create a class name called contains duplicates. Now here we are going to get the user input first. So what I'll do, I'll just import the package first. So we need a scanner class. Inside this main method we'll create an object. Now we need the n value denoting number of elements. So integer n equals to se dot next int. So we got the integer input. Next we need to mention we need to declare an array. So integer nums equals to new integer size is n. Now we get the user input. We'll run a loop. Now we got the input from the user. Now the next thing, we are going to iterate it. So starting from I value 0 till it goes up the n number of times, and I plus plus, inside one more loop for integer j equal to, so since the I value is starting from the first character, we'll start from comparing with this second character. So I plus 1, j less than n, j plus plus. Now inside this we'll compare it. If nums of I equals to nums of j, if you are encountering a duplicate key, I'll just break it. Then outside we'll print it as not a it is having a duplicate keys. So to make sure that to print that statement, I'll create a boolean value here, like a flag value, and I'll consider it as false. So while initiating the process, I'll consider there is no duplicate elements are there. Now once we find the duplicate element, we'll mark the flag value as true, right? In case the for loop is iterated without any interruption of this break statement, then we are going to print it as a false. So we'll check if flag means if it is having any duplicates, we are going to print true. And in else block, we are going to print false. Right. So this is the brute force approach for this question. Now we'll run this one. Now it is asking for the number of elements. We'll give 5 and we'll give some elements to this. So I have given 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Now I'll run this one. It is printing false because there is no duplicate elements are there here. Now I'll run this again and then I'll give the value as 5, 1, 2, 4, 7, 2. So it is printing the value as 2. So this is the brute force approach of this question. Now we'll see the optimized solution for this one.